get you a Toyota and swap it 4BT in it.
I'm not buying something that needs work. That's the other thing. Like, I'm not a diesel mechanic. I don't know this shit. I can take a small engine apart, but when it comes to a diesel engine, I've never even driven a diesel truck or anything.
You know,
let alone taking one apart. It's not exactly Legos. There's no instruction manual. I can't just bust out the owner's manual.
Pretty much is Legos. You just plug and play.
I can't just bust out the owner's manual for swapping an engine.
Yeah, pretty much.
I said I can't. Oh, so anyways, the picture that I was talking about, saw a picture. There's some cars that, I think it was Chrysler or something.
Drake, shut up.
They put the starter in the valley of the engine and attach it to like the.
You should be asleep, not watching me.
They put the starter in the valley of the engine if it's a V style, and people are like just bagging on it. What if fuel drips on it? What if it blows it up? And I'm just like, I was like, that's a non-issue. I don't think that's really an issue. I just think it's weird that they put it there. But
yeah, it shouldn't be there.
And that's what you get when you get the bean counters designing stuff. It's true.
Not wrong.
I know. Never been wrong.
Not a day in your life.
Nope. I'm really surprised that both GM and Ford are still using this V8 instead of the i6 like Cummins does. I'm surprised they haven't copied Cummins, but I mean, it's obviously working for Ford if they're pushing more horsepower and more torque than the Cummins. Cummins might have more horsepower, but I know the Ford definitely has the most torque.
Gas mileage goes out the window. 6.7 liter has 370 horsepower.
6.7 liter Cummins?
6.7 liter Cummins has 370 horsepower.
The latest one? I know they change the computer every year. Just somehow magically pull these numbers out of thin air.
Derek's truck stock would have 370 horsepower. When I looked it up, that's what it said.
Well, that's from 2007. I know the newest ones, they bump it up. They bump it up like every generation somehow. I don't know how they do it, but I mean,
I don't know.
Yeah, I was looking at the like those 97 through 04, I think, Ford Super Duties. The tow capacity on those things is only like 14,000 pounds. When you're looking at when you're comparing those things towards the F-150, it's ridiculous how much like technology has come. Like the F-150 is 12,000 pound tow rating. I was thinking about this. If you're getting a V8 in your Ford F-150 over the EcoBoost, and you say it's quote for truck stuff or whatever that you need the V8, you probably shouldn't be buying an F-150. You should probably be looking at the F-250. It goes for any of these manufacturers. Because if you're going to really use a truck to its full potential, you're obviously going to overload that thing. Like the payload. If you're towing an 11,000 pound camper behind you, you put an ATV in the bed, and you got 9 people in the cab, you can get overweight pretty quickly.
It doesn't hold 9 people, it holds 6.
Let me tell you, 6 people, you can still get overweight quite quickly. That's like 2,000 pounds of people right there.
Yeah.
And plus,
wait.
You can get overweight quickly in these 1,500 pounds.
These are all fat. These are all bigger people.
these are Americans. We're talking about Americans here, Trevor.
Well, I mean, most would have kids, so there's about 250.
Yeah, and they're all pregnant. So.
So now we're getting into 9 people.
We have a truck full of pregnant people.
So we're getting into the
pregnant Americans.
Worst possible scenario here.
And plus, you got the 8-foot bed and extended cab somehow. They screwed up big time on a F-150. So then you got your 9 people, super crew, I think it's called, whatever you want to call it.
Crew cab. And
so then you somehow managed to squeak like you're going on vacation, but if you needed some masonry work, you got 2 pallets of bricks in the back, and then you got you hitch up the old Oh my god.
The old TJ with the skid steer on it.
Yeah, behind your F-150, the fifth wheel behind your F-150.
Hey, listen, it can be done.
Not well.
Well, it's not going to be factory.
I was gonna say you hook up the old J-Flight camper, but I guess
Hey,
that
whatever works better.
You know, you hook up the old gooseneck. You got your Cat 314 36-ton excavator on there, and away you go.
Oh yeah, you know it, bud.
I saw. Speaking of this, I saw a discussion start this morning, or not this morning. This afternoon, I was driving home, and in the oncoming lane, I saw an excavator, and I saw like the front of an international truck. I'm like, okay, there's an international semi. I never seen one of those before. That's kind of weird. And they must have like an excavator on the back. So as I get closer, I see that's an international semi with a huge, I'm sure, highly illegal, way overweight Kubota excavator on the back of this thing. It's a tow truck with the Kubota excavator on the back. Like the boom was hanging off, and it was as wide as the bed. I'm sure that can't be legal, and I'm sure that truck was grossly overweight. I really wish I was a DOD officer. Now. I would love to pull them over.
That's messed up.
I mean, wherever floats your goat, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
These are the things.
Buoyant.
These are the things I think about when I'm driving. You know, not ensuring that I'm in my lane. You know, thinking about, damn, that guy's overweight.
You need to go on a diet.
Yeah, that guy must be pregnant.
He must be pregnant.
You got your 9 people in there. You got your 9 pregnant ladies. That's so funny. You got 2,000 pounds of people. They're with 2,000 pounds of Americans.
How do you get 9 people in a 6-passenger vehicle? Easy.
Third row?
People, the 3 of them are pregnant.
or you just got children.
Or
like
you
on the
just make
floor.
a Mexican.
Yeah, I thought I'd stay away from playing the race card, but
I don't care.
you can put some in the glove box.
Or you can be like Derek and just stack them in the back.
Maybe the ashtray.
Did I ever tell you that story?
No.
When Derek was in Iraq, they had to pick up 20 some odd Iraqis from somewhere, prisoners, and they took like 2 or 3 Humvees, and instead of being like, oh, we'll throw a couple in here, a couple in there, you know, we'll get them there. No, they took them all and they stacked them all in the back of the pickup version of the Humvee. They stacked them.
Yeah, whatever makes your vessel buoyant.
They left, and when they got to the base, they were missing 3 of them. Yeah.
Well, you win some, you lose some. Can't win them all.
Yeah. Those were. I remember the days back in Nam. Those were great.
Yeah.
It reminds me of them getting old.
Yep. Coming up on the big 1-0.
Oh yeah.
Me, I'm coming up on the big 900. I remember
900 a month.
I remember when Christ was a cowboy. What a good old AVE. How do these engineers sleep at night? God, I love that. Cut a lot of grass.
I know.
I don't know if I should ted it and windrow it.
Oh god, yeah. I mean, baling it, yeah.
Well, I mean, if I should cut it again before I do that, because this will be the 3rd cut for some places.
No.
Okay.
No.
getting a little bit of lag.
That's not my problem, though, is it?
No, it's not.
Exactly. Could you imagine if you went to the principal? Some kid's bullying me! That's not my problem now, is it?
No.
Maybe you shouldn't be such a loser then.
Oh my god.
Well, maybe if you got off your PS4 and stopped insulting other people's mothers, people would never reason to bully you.
Dang. Son needs Jesus.
Whenever someone criticizes you for anything, you just gotta be like, yeah, because I'm sure you've never made a mistake either.
Especially your parents.
Yes. Especially when they criticize me when I'm driving. Yeah, I busted out. I was like, yeah, I'm sure when you were learning to drive, you never made a single mistake.
That's when they pulled it. That's not the point card.
Exactly. Or the, I already have my license card.
Yeah, so do I.
Yeah, okay.
Oh my gosh. That's funny. Okay. I don't care who you are, that's funny right there.
I'm so glad the cars aren't like lawnmowers, and that you don't have to push and hold a button while you back up to keep the blades on.
I know! No, mine, if you put it in reverse
Yeah,
and the blades are on, it shuts it off.
You know, that's like the easiest thing to bypass ever.
How?
Just don't go in reverse.
No, that's the point. They need to go in reverse.
No, just take. There should be a little thing on the reverse sensor. Just break that thing off. And there you go. Like there should be a little.
Like a little button thing?
Yeah, or like a little piece of metal that when you hit it, it either makes electrical contact and shuts it off, or it like pushes against another switch part. Because on my grandpa's tractor, it showed. Or you can just like, usually on like, just disconnect
then I
the
rip
sensor.
it off and I go to start it and that friggin' thing won't start.
No, it shouldn't do that.
Or I put it in reverse.
It's a lawnmower. There's no OBD2 port, okay? It's not rocket appliances. You can probably figure it out.
You could probably figure it out. And there's a chance.
Bill C. Max's like stepdad brought him a garden tractor to fix, and like I guess the electrical system was all screwed up in it. So that the way to start it was he put a light switch like on the fender, and so when you want to turn the starter motor on, you flip the light switch on, and when it starts, you just flip it off.
Funny.
I love that. I wish the cars were like that. Like you just have a switch for the starter motor on.
On the fender? Not like,
on the fender.
You know, on the inside. You have to stand outside. Your foot on the brake. Your foot on, like through the window.
Why do you have to put your foot on the brake to start it?
I don't know.
It should have park. If your transmission does not have park. I mean,
that's optional.
That'd be funny. Take your thing in for car for inspection and be like, there is no park on this transmission. Came that way.
Shut up. No, you're not. Oh crap. It's not even 8:45. I still have 4 minutes.
Oh my god. Like in New York State, you gotta take your car for inspection. And yeah, you bring it in or whatever. That'd be funny, just like, have like no brakes. Like, you bring it in, they go to drive it, they try to stop.
Flintstone braking?
Yeah. No, just tie like have a rope like hanging over the seat with a switch or with a sign, a little post and all it says
no,
for brakes pull.
No, instead of pedals, you have to have ropes.
Yeah, just for prank, just like have two ropes hanging from the ceiling with a bunch of pulley system and everything.
One that's painted green and one that's painted red. Or wrapped in green and red electrical tape.
Yes. Oh my god.
Make this car as ghetto as possible.
Yeah, just go to a junkyard and just like find the worst car possible. Make it as ghetto as possible.
Okay, I'll be right back. Why are you mowing all the way up there?
Because I can.
Oh.
So how can we make this car as ghetto as possible?
Take all of the body panels off.
Yes, I'm pretty sure that wouldn't pass inspection. You're all right there, strike one. Okay, so we have just the frame. We got no doors. I'm pretty sure doors and locks are probably a requirement.
No, the doors stay on, just like the fenders.
Take out the actual hinges and put them like, get door hinges and attach them to the top. So like you flip open the car door to get in, and then you just like when you push it open, and then you can just like let it slam, and it just slams down. There's like a little chain that you latch on, so to make sure it doesn't fly open.
Deadbolt.
Yeah. Oh my god. Okay, so then you got the light. You got the like engineering. You got everything wired up with household wiring. You got like just switches like for the radio. You got like a dimmer knob for the radio, the volume. You got like a light switch to turn to start for the starter motor. You got another switch for the car ignition to on. There's no key. The throttle is just a like a dimmer bulb or like a dimmer bulb switch. It's like one of the round ones you turn it.
No. Throttle, remember? That's a rope.
Yeah. No, the throttle is the rotating dial is the cruise control. So like you set your speed. The engine's always at that speed. The green is the clutch when you want to engage when you want to drop the clutch.
Oh my god. Oh no.
The transmission is just like a piece of metal sticking out.
No knob. We would be some of the best card signers.
Nothing to align the shifter or whatever. You gotta do it by feel. You just gotta feel when it's in drive, feel when it's in reverse.
And when you go to buy the thing, and you ask the guy, where's first? I don't know. Figure it out. If it stalls, you're the wrong gear.
You gotta hope. There's a lot of hope involved in this car.
You just gotta believe.
You gotta believe.
I don't know.
You gotta believe. I don't know. I've had her up to 6.
I mean, I've slammed all the way up to 12.
I can't find neutral, so.
Yeah, I don't know where neutral is. There isn't an in gear.
Screw this radio. There's no radio.
Come on, you gotta have radio.
No turn signal. The turn signals are you got the the C9 Christmas light bulbs.
The radio, you just have computer speakers sitting on the dash.
Yeah.
And you plug your phone into them.
For your turning signals, you got 2 light switches, one for left and one for right. You just click on whichever one you want. And you gotta turn it on and off manually to make it blink. So you're at the stoplight.
Oh my god! We are good people. We are good people. What? Not even being that loud.
There's no muffler, it's just a straight pipe.
Oh, God.
Just terminates right below your car, so you can just feel the rumble. Doesn't even come out the back.
Yeah.
You gotta mix the oil and your gas to make it blow smoke.
2-stroke.
The 2-stroke car in 2016, like the old Soviet Russian cars or whatever. My grandpa was telling me that one of his first cars was a 2-stroke. It was a 2-stroke 3-cylinder, and he said there was one hill near his house that it didn't have enough power to get up, so he had to take a long way around.
Oh my god. That's great.
He grew up in Poland, so
Oh.
Yeah.
See, now that makes sense.
what other things can we jankify on this car?
It has wooden wheels.
Oh,
What?
I didn't.
Doesn't mean it turned off.
I completely forgot about the wood. We get some wood paneling, aka OSB. Seats are just, generic run-of-the-mill folding chairs.
I gotta get off now.
I don't think you did.
Do you want me to play anytime for the next month?
I think that you should just try and reason. Be like, okay, how about I clean the dishes? How about I swap the deck so can I play it more?
It doesn't quite work like that.
Just tell them you'll swap the deck if you can play in another 2 hours.
Uh-uh.